Hey, it's Terry. Hey, you've probably seen some of my YouTube videos or you saw me on an ad on Facebook or something like that. That's how you got here. But anyway, this webinar is about how I built a six-figure business using free traffic that anyone can access. So basically, I use free traffic that comes to our websites, and what we do is we just sell the leads that we generate from those websites. And you're probably in this location right now, or you landed on this video because you're looking for a way to make money online, and I get that. I totally get that. I've been striving for a home-based business for 20 years, and I've done a lot of different home-based businesses. But first of all, I want to talk about a little bit about money and why people don't make money, and why people think that anyone that's trying to teach you how to make money, it must be a get-rich-quick scheme, right? You've heard that before. Get-rich-quick scheme. Okay, well, why do they call it a get-rich-quick scheme? Well, if you think about it, you think back to when you were in school, what do they teach you about money in school? Nothing. They didn't teach you anything about money in school. Did they ever say, look, this is how you make money. This is a plan to make money. Here's a plan. If you follow these steps, you're going to make money. You're going to be successful. You're going to do well. They didn't teach you any of that. They never talked about money. When I was in school, they never mentioned money. In fact, they didn't even teach me how to balance a checkbook, something as basic as that. And there's a reason for that, and you're not going to like it. Most people won't like it, but they don't want you to make money. That's the bottom line. Seriously, when it comes down to it, they don't want you to make money. Excuse me. That's why they label anyone that's trying to teach you how to make money a get-rich-quick scheme, or it must be some kind of a scam or something, because they don't want you to make money. And I know some people that say get-rich-quick scheme and scam and stuff like that. They've just been programmed to say that because that's what they've heard over and over and over again. But I have a secret for you. There's no such thing as get rich slow. There's not. You think about it. Who gets rich slow? Your grandpa. That's who you think of. He didn't have any money until he was 75 years old and could hardly get around the house. That's not rich. That's not what most people think of when they think of rich. They think of fancy cars, going on vacations, doing what they want with their time, and waiting till you're 75 years old to do that is not a way to get rich. Getting rich, most people get rich because they make money quickly, in abundance, and there's plenty of money out there. So if you want to make money, there is plenty of money out there, but you need a plan to make money, and you have to get your mind right that getting rich is something you want to do, and there's a lot of programming in your mind that says you shouldn't do it, and that's by design, if you ask me. But let's get into it. I want to tell you why you're here and show you why I can help you. Okay, so there's two main businesses that most people go into and that are very viable for most people. And one is to sell a physical product online, either on Amazon or on your own website, and get traffic from either paid traffic, well, mostly paid traffic. Or the other one is to generate leads for a business. So those are the two main ones. And there's a lot of other types of business you can start online, but those are the two main viable businesses for most people that start a business online. So I've tried both of them, and the one I like the best is to generate leads for people or for businesses. Businesses can pay you right away if you generate leads for them. Also, if you have an Amazon product or something like that, you're at the mercy of Amazon. So if Amazon changes something, if they don't like what you're doing with your business, they can shut you out and you can just be cut off immediately. And I like to be independent from something like that. Also, I don't like to ship or store products or order products or deal with returns or any of those kind of headaches like that. I've tried physical products, and I still have physical products in my garage that I need to get rid of because I had so many of them at one time. But physical products are just something that I don't want to do. So what I do is I generate leads for small businesses, and there's a few different ways that you can do it. And one of my favorite ways to do it is to put up a website, get it up on Google, have phone calls coming in to that business or to that website, and then sell them to a business owner, which at that point, it's very easy to sell a business owner on generating leads for them if you've got leads coming in already. Because if you've got leads coming in already, those leads are super valuable to a business owner, especially if the business owner is slow or struggling. If they need phone calls and you have phone calls, then it's a very easy situation, easy sell. You can easily sell those to a business owner. And if you want to, a lot of the time what I'll do is I'll just forward the calls to them for a few days or for a week or something, just so they can check them out. And if they start getting super busy, then they get totally excited about the phone calls, and then it's a very easy sell. And normally I charge per month for them to rent the leads or the phone calls or the website. So what I want to do is I want to get to a point where I charge them a flat fee, and that way the fee just comes in month after month. And in the beginning, sometimes I'll just charge them per phone call or something like that, like $10 a call or $20 a call, until we get to a point where it's kind of like, if they're paying me $20 a call and they're paying me like $700 every month, I'll just say, hey, why don't you just give me $700 a month, and we won't have to count how many phone calls are coming in. We won't have to look at the phone calls to see how many came in and all that stuff. I mean, we still keep track of that, but we don't have to keep track of every single phone call that comes in. And then it's just easier for us, easier for him. And that's the way I like to run it. I like to know how much money I've got coming in every month for each website that I build or that I put up. And you don't have to build these yourself. I mean, if you don't want to build these yourself, it's easy to outsource this stuff. There's so many people that can do it for you. These days, it's really cheap to get labor online. If you want someone to do it for you, there's all kinds of people, tech people, that will do it pretty cheap. So I have people do like certain modules of what I compartmentalize my stuff, and I just have them do certain things. I don't have anyone do the whole thing for me. I just put different pieces together, like this person will do this piece, this person will do this piece, and then I'll just put them all together, and I'll have my website up there, and I'll have it getting phone calls, and then I'll rent it out. And this is just the best business model that I've found online. It's my favorite business model. I'm deep into lead generation. This isn't the only way I generate leads, but this is my favorite way to generate leads. And it's actually what got me into lead generation to begin with. Now we do some paid traffic stuff, and the paid traffic stuff can be awesome. And I do teach a little bit of paid traffic. That way, if someone needs to get started right away and they need to start making money, like, within the next couple of weeks, then paid traffic is the way to go, because getting the website up on Google is going to take you a little while to get that free traffic coming in. But once that free traffic comes in, it doesn't cost you anything. It costs you a couple of bucks to keep that website up and going. But anyway, check out my free webinar. There's a button down below this video. Just sign up for the webinar. The webinar will go into how I get these websites up and running, and get them up on Google, and kind of how I run the business. So check it out, sign up now, click the button below, and we'll see you on the webinar.